Good morning. It is November the 16th, 2016. Time to kick off another trading day. Okay, quite often we come in and we see the actual low or high set in Globex. Before today, we had rejected prices below 126.05 last night or early and go, but basically below 126. So we know we've got some support, 25.28 to 126.01. We know the market's been selling. The latest round we had two hard breaks in the market. One started in J period last night, the other one in R period. So we had this Frankfurt high at 26.16. We have a London high at 10.5. So 8 to 16 is probably pretty stout resistance. I'd say 12 to 16 for sure, and then we may have some resistance right here at 4. So right now we got a little P. I think we can go a little bit higher, so we'll put first sell at 7 to 11, second sell at 15 to 19. On the buy side, a little 29 to 01 on the idea we may have seen the low, and then 21.25. Nothing really changed news-wise overnight. We had a pause day yesterday. We saw that coming, and the selling resumed. So the trend is to lower prices. Put a couple of quotes up into the room early about from Bullard, Fed governor. It does carry a lot of weight as far as the speaking circuit goes. And from a couple other analysts that say the December rate hike is certain. Okay, PPI today up 0.3. Core up 0.2. Industrial production, the big number, up 0.1. Manufacturing up 0.3. It's a little hard to believe the manufacturing, but we've had really good numbers here the last month. Capacity utilization 75.4, and housing market index at 63. I didn't see the API last night, but we have crude inventories, and I'll get us a number for that today too. So the focus will be industrial production, and PPI will hit the market first, so this will be number 1. That'll be number 2, but this is the market's news focus. A lot of the market's movement overnight is the dollar. The dollar is going to get stronger, and that means the multinationals will be having to generate their profits from overseas more so, and the Fed's raising interest rates. Japan has said they're really not in a position to raise interest rates, nor is Europe, so people will sell Japanese and European securities and put them in dollar denominated securities so they can get some money on their money. Okay, we're at 53.30, 54, 54.04 is number 1. So 7 to 11, sell 1. 19 to 23, sell 2. On the buy side, 20 to 24 is going to be number 1. Buy 1 will be 13 to 17. And then buy 2 will be 1 to 5. I'm guessing the low is probably in for this move. Saw a lot of puts covered yesterday. Gold was actually Pretty tame. It was off a little bit this morning when I looked a couple hours ago. Got it a couple hours ago. We'll see where it is right now. We had a sell yesterday at 28 to 30. It made it to 33. Our second sell zone was 34 to 36, so stop shy of that. We're currently at 25, so you see the Asian high was at 32. We're at 25. The Frankfurt high was 29, so we'll make 28, 30, sell one. If we get above 30, I think we're probably going to go higher. Sell 2, 34 to 36. Rejected prices below 23, so 20, 22, buy 1. 15 to 17, buy 2. Looking at the euro, we thought we were headed below a 107. Still think that we are. We haven't quite made it yet. So first buy is going to be 107. 675 for buy 2. Now for you long-term players, I think we're headed for 105. I don't know how long it's going to take. Fits a lot of scenarios. Usually takes a little bit longer than you think it would, or it happens in a blink of an eye. 25 right here is the break. So sell 1 is 25, and then 50 is sell 2. Okay, crude contract expires on the 21st. 2 trading days before that would put us the roll on Thursday tomorrow to the January contract. I'm double checking that with Chris. There is enough volume to move to the January today, but I think the action will be in the DC contract. Last night we left with a sell 46, 46 and a quarter. How does he know? The magic thermos bottle. Got a London high at 46 even. We're currently at 42, so 45.75, 46, sell 1. 46 and a quarter, 46.50, sell 2. We're likely to look at a 40 to 50 tick trading range as we head into today's EIA number. I haven't gotten a guesstimate for that. I'll get that here in a few. I didn't see the APIs last night, did you? They don't look like they were too much one way or the other. Okay, stops below 45, so we'll try for 44.75, 45. And then 44 and a quarter, 44.50 for buy 2. We're going to look for a 40, 50 tick range. Maybe it's 45 and a quarter, 45.75 market until the EIA number hits. Thanks, Mont. We had a build of 3.5 million barrels. Put an article up into the room that if OPEC does not get a deal, does not restrain production, and does not get cooperation, OPEC is effectively over. And I think he's right. I mean, it's kind of a the ability of the United States in 4 to 5 years to become energy independent anytime they choose to do so has changed the game quite a bit. And OPEC is headed for some big changes, and then the blood feud between the Sunnis and the Shia Muslims. I mean, that can't resolve itself. You see, everybody. The Muslims, they kill each other in the thousands. They kill other races and nationalities in the hundreds or less than that. I mean, when you look at the number of Muslims killed each year, and at the root of all that is the Sunni fighting the Shia. When you get right down to it, they can unite for brief periods of time, but when whatever it is that they unite for is settled, then they get back going for each other's throats. Okay, 75 is resistance as it stands right now. Can we break it? Yesterday we were pretty correct in assuming that we were going to trade higher. We have not made new contract highs. We have not caught up with the Dow yet, so my guess is if this 65 to 70 area holds, sometime today we'll get a shot at higher prices. The news today, PPI up 0.3. Usually doesn't impact the stock market too much, more so for treasuries. Core up 0.2. Big number is industrial production up 0.1. I have seen Forex is carrying it up 0.2. Manufacturing up 0.3. Capacity utilization 75.4. Housing market index at 63. That's been fairly strong. And then crude inventories. I'll go get the estimate here in a bit. So if we take a look at this thing structurally, this 75 area is a pretty clean break in the market. So sell 1, 74, 76. Sell 2, 79 to 81, picking up this Frankfurt high and London high right here, that little area. On the buy side, we're going to play a little cheaper. Probably they make us pay up to get in long, so 21. We'll put a question mark at 70. Buy 1, 65 to 67, and then buy 2 at 60 to 62. So how can treasuries and the stock market both be selling at the same time? Fed's raising interest rates. I think we may be in a little 2 to 3 month transition where the focus is going to start to switch back to, and I certainly hope so, traditional macroeconomics. We have a chance for that. If the Fed starts to raise interest rates and say they're going to raise interest rates on a regular basis, then we get back to the economy, growth, whether we have it or not. 400,000 for crude. Thanks, Frank. It will take a bit for me to get stuff up and posted and written. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible.